Hi everyone and welcome to Old School Haunter. In today's tutorial I'll show you how to create the effect of old paint on wood. All you need is craft glue and latex or acrylic paint. In the US the Elmer's glue is mostly used. And so we are ready to go. To have a good visible effect at the end, the wood is first painted with a dark color. I use black paint here, but you can use any color as long as it is darker as the top color. If you want, you can also leave the wood as it is. The next step is to use the craft glue. It is applied as a thick layer undiluted directly from the bottle and painted using a brush. Thinner and thicker areas can be created in this step, which gives you more variance in the result. Then let the glue dry for about 15 minutes until it sticks no more. The time can vary depending on the used glue here. For the top coat I use latex paint that is slightly watered down. The paint should have a consistency similar to syrup. Alternatively, acrylic paint can also be used here. The paint is then applied carefully. The brush is held flat and lightly pulled over the glue. The brush must not be pressed down in any case, because then you simply mix the color with the glue. It is important that there is always enough paint on the brush so that it can be drawn nicely over the glue. Spots that have already been painted should not be painted over a second time if possible, as this can affect the crackle effect. A heat gun can be used for drying, but be careful because the paint should not bubble up. For comparison, I dry one half with the hot air and the other half dries normally. Because of the hot air, you can already see the paint starts to crackle. After about 20 minutes, cracks also appear on the air-dried side. The milky in the cracks will disappear because the glue dries transparent. After about 2 hours everything has dried. Now you can't see any difference between the air-dried side and the side where the hot air was used. The glue also got transparent and now you can see the dark based color in the cracks of the top color. At the end, a layer of matte clear coat is applied to make it weatherproof. This brings us to the end of this tutorial and I hope you found it helpful. If you liked the video, please give me a thumb up and don't forget to hit subscribe to stay in touch with my channel. So finally all I can say is thanks for watching and until next time.